Okay, hello everybody. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to show y'all the craft that I have been working on. Now, this is the craft that I made for Becca and Audie for our November swap. I made 3 of them. This one I have in my hand is the actual first one I made. Then I made theirs. So I've got theirs sent off to them in the mail. They'll be getting it in a few days. And so I'm not putting this video up until after I know they've gotten theirs and opened them and seen them. So, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this before. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Did I do a good job or not? Y'all ready? So, do y'all know what it is? It's a house. So, do y'all know what I made it out of? This was a box. Can y'all imagine what box it was? Being that it's this tall. Well, okay. There's nothing in here anymore, but y'all know what I put in here and what I drink out of here. My peach mango water. So this is my peach mango flavoring box. Okay. And I made a house. I made a house shadow box. So red brick house. Y'all see the outside. I even put windows on it. Now, these windows. See this right here? Frosted, what is that, memory glass, little bitty squares of glass, and I painted them black to hopefully kind of make it look like a window. I asked Albert if he thought he could make some little bitty wood pieces to frame it out, and he said no. So then I said, well, I guess I gotta use scrapbook paper. But then I tried it. You know, I tried to cut out the little bitty pieces that would frame it out, and it was just too tedious, and I said, forget it. I'm leaving it like it is. So that's what I did. Now, the top of the box, the roof, this roof, Becca and Audie, y'all will notice that is much different from this one. The roof of this box. So what I did to the peach mango flavoring box, I closed the lid and I glued it closed. Even on y'all's. Now, y'all's roofs, Becca and Audie, is just scrapbook paper that I formed into a roof. And, but this roof, I had another box, and I can't remember, but I think it was a beef stick, a Slim Jim beef stick box. And it was shaped like this on the top already. But that box was wider. So see here. Let's see. Can y'all tell? See right here on the roof? I think you can tell better on the back, maybe. Yeah, there we go, right here. And there's even the little circle cut out. See right there? So what I've done is I cut, well, first on that box I cut the top off, okay? It was already formed like this. It already had its ends closed in on it. Becca and Audie, will notice y'all's are not closed. I only had one box like that that had a house top shape. And this was the first one I made. So with y'all's, I had to just do it on my own with scrapbook paper. So I cut the top off of the other box. And then because it was so much wider and it hung way off, I cut it in the middle. And then I have placed one of those inside the other and slimmed it down to shorten it to fit this. And I glued it inside there like that. And then I painted the roof black and white, trying to make it look like shingles. And this is white puff paint. And on the back side here, it's flat white paint. And then all over here is white puff paint. That was actually an accident. I didn't notice what I was doing. I'd gotten the wrong paint. So, it's a house shadow box. So I have some shells. And that's a little shell that I glued on there. But I also glued some, if I can find it, red glitter glue on that to make it look like the handle. And that's the knob of the door. And then when you open it, and you'll notice I used wood scrapbook paper to make it look like a door. Well, if I can. It's a shadow box. So this is what the door, inside of the door looks like. And no, it's not all cut straight and everything. I really don't worry about precise. And I have wallpaper, but it's different kinds of wallpaper. It's scrapbook paper is what it is, not really wallpaper. It's what I'm using for wallpaper in here. And then I did this little design as a hang-up thing on the wall. And then in here, I cut pictures out of a magazine, so I have a little couch, and let me look and see. It's just a little couch, and then this was a flower pot with a flower in it, and I've set it there like it's a big one sitting on the floor. And then over here in this corner, I have a little chair facing that way. So it's a little shadow box inside when you open the door. So there you go. That is my craft I made. Oh, and then this here is my wood, you know, like the bingo numbers that you call off. It's, you know, I use them to craft with. So for such things, it's like this. So instead of just leaving the box flat and setting it up, you know, it's kind of rocky and it's easy to fall over. So I thought gluing two of those on the bottom like that to give it some little flat legs, that would help it set up better. So that is my little house shadow box. Tell me what y'all think about it. And that's the craft I've been working on for the November swap. Plus I made, like I said, I made one first just to see if I could make it, because I wasn't really sure I could do something like this. So I did, and then I made Audie and Becca one for the November swap. So I guess this one's mine, or who knows, I don't know. I may try to sell it. Would any of y'all out there buy some? I know some people love to buy homemade stuff, but is this in that group? Would any of y'all buy something like this? And how much would you pay for something like this? Let me know. Alright. That's all I have for you, so I am out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm going toodaloo.